Okay, so let me tell you guys how creating content changed my life. So just a few years ago, I was working at a dessert shop called Nitro Treats in East London. And one random day, the owner came up to me and said, listen, Reza, start posting some TikTok videos on the side. I said, cool, in my spare time, I'll start posting some TikToks. I called Gomez. I said, listen, do you want to come in and be on a TikTok video for us? We done a video, that video ended up blowing up. One of them reached like 40 million views, then we had videos on 20 million views. I'm talking probably hundreds of million views in a matter of a few weeks. Fast forward to a few months later, we grew that account from 0 to 300,000 followers on TikTok, all organically. One day I just had a random thought. I thought, what if I approach other businesses with these results, show them what I've done for Nitro Treats, maybe they'd want some content created for their business. The first business that said yes was a restaurant. It was one of my favorite restaurants. I met him in the prayer room. I said, listen, this is what I've done for Nitro. He's like, all right, come make a video for us. He offered me free food in exchange. At that time, that was like a crazy thing, getting free food in exchange for a video. You gotta understand, this was like 4 years ago, right? I was doing that. Yeah. Getting free food in exchange for a video. I left Nitro. I actually left the country for about a month. I went on holiday to Pakistan. When I came back, I was working in retail. One day my friend called me. He said he's gone to a business and they need help with social media. So he knows what I've done for Nitro, so he knows I've got somewhat of a case study to show. He arranged a meeting for us. We both went to Fastlane Styling. That's my first ever client. We went there, had a meeting with them. The guy was happy. The owner was happy with what he heard in the meeting. The next day, got a call to say, let's start. That was my first ever client. So I ended up signing Fastlane Styling. I've never done anything with content in that industry before, so obviously it was a bit nerve-wracking, like showing up the first day. I said, okay, there's people out there who are crazy about their cars, right? I'm personally not, but I get it. Like Loki don't, but I played into that. I thought, let me get the recording of what happened to this car. I showed the whole process, and at the end, well, before giving them the sound check, I cut it off and I said, wait for part 2. And that video blew up, I think 100,000 views, and that time we've never seen those kind of results on that page. That was crazy. I mean, we ended up getting 10, 20 million on the page multiple times. So when I posted part 2, that blew up as well. So I rinsed and repeated that concept until I grew their page with that same concept, just with different cars, from 0 to over 200,000 followers.
And on Insta as well.
On Insta? Yeah. Then I started posting some personal brand content about it. I didn't know what a personal brand was. Now everyone talks about personal brand. At that time, there wasn't labeled. From there, things blew up, man. I mean, I've never personally liked social media, like being on it myself. But when I saw the potential of it, like posting a video can actually bring you these kind of results, or like get people to message you and want your services, like that blew my mind. And yeah, long story short, now we've worked with over 200 businesses. Yeah, almost 1 billion views. Yeah.
What are you trying to do with this YouTube channel?
Yeah, with this YouTube channel, to be honest, just document my journey. As of now, I have nothing to sell, but I definitely will be selling something.
Why this business? Why not any others? Because you grew a clothing brand from, well, it was hitting like what, 20-30k months in its first month, you told me?
First year.
It
kind of happened by accident.
It happened by accident, yeah. I forgot to mention, one of the craziest things is, since I've been doing this probably over 3 years now, I've never used anything but a phone to record. With short form content on social media, I don't think it helps with the views. You've seen it as well. It doesn't really add anything. Because nowadays the videos that go viral are people walking and having something cool to say, something controversial to say, or something relatable to talk about. Yeah. Those are the stuff you're seeing going viral the most. And when I first started, I just had this, and I think after around 50 businesses, that's when we invested in a mic. We wasn't even using mics.
Actually,
it wasn't even using mics. And then once we got a mic, we couldn't believe how we used to do it without mics.
That's insane.
Yeah, we never even had a mic.
That's insane.
Just the phone, going into businesses with your phone, recording, coming up with scripts. And ChatGPT, AI didn't exist. Now AI helps out a lot, because you get to obviously put your ideas into it. It helps you generate scripts. You change it up a bit. But back then it was all creativity. That's when I realized you get paid for your creativity, you know, like for your brain.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily any equipment or anything.
No, fair enough.
But yeah, 200 businesses, just an iPhone, close to 1 billion views.
Yeah.
With just an iPhone, and mostly the iPhone 13.
Sick, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah. It's crazy. I guess let's see where this journey takes me. I'm not trying to grow the biggest content agency, to be honest with you. That's not my goal. If you ask me why, I don't know why. But something inside me just tells me that that's just my goal. Yeah, my goal isn't to grow the biggest content agency. I'm just seeing where this takes me. Obviously, I do want to help out businesses as much as possible as well, as many businesses as possible. But let's see where this whole journey takes me.